guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a quickie review. If you're new in this channel, hello, welcome. My name is Misela. I have a series on my channel called Quickie Reviews, and I will change it to Quickie Makeup Reviews just so it can be easier to find when you search Quickie Reviews. I searched it the other day and I was like, okay, like where are my videos? They're not popping up. So I'm going to just change it to Quickie Makeup Reviews so I could still stay on the makeup realm of YouTube. So basically, a Quickie Review is a review of whatever product I may be talking about, and it's quick. I try to make it quick, under 15 minutes, and I really try to strive for under 12. So now that I've wasted a minute, let's get into the Quickie review. Today I will be talking about the new Colourpop Pretty Fresh Foundation, which here's a little packaging. This is part of Colourpop's Hydrating Hyaluronic Acid collection. They already have a Pretty Fresh concealer and a primer. I don't own the primer, but I do own the concealer. Now this foundation is available in 42 shades. It does retail for $16 and it does contain 1 fluid ounce. Now I picked up the shade Medium 80W, but this was my second shade because the first time that I ordered this, I picked up not 1, not 2, but 3 shades darker than this one. And I went in store, but you guys know right now you can't swatch anything at the store. So I went into Ulta. They had the whole display, but they had them like taped off so you can only see the bottle. And this is what the bottle looks like. It's frosted, which is what I think made me kind of be thrown off online. So that's probably the only con that I can tell you guys, is that the foundation shades are way off online to how they look in person. And I mean at Ulta, because that's where they carry Colourpop, and they do carry this foundation. Now this claims that it's oil-free, it's vegan, it's ideal for all skin types. And I would like to start off by saying that I have oily skin. I have oily combination skin, but the combination more so comes in the winter. And then I get really dry in this area. But for the most part, all year round, my T-zone is pretty oily. And especially right now, in the summer, in this heat in California that is insane, I am very oily. So just thought I'd start with that. So my thoughts and my opinions on this foundation, now that I've tried it for a while, and I've tried it with all types of primers. I like to try foundations out for a while with different primers, different concealers, different setting powders, just so I can really get a good idea and a good grasp on if it works well with a lot of different products, or if it's like specific to it working good with like its sister primer per se from Colourpop. So I've tried it with the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew primer. I've tried it with the Hard Candy Hydrating Primer, the Professional from Benefit, Smashbox Photo Finish Minimize Pores, e.l.f. Poreless Putty, and Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. So you guys can tell I've gave it a good test with different primers, and it has worked great with all of them. I didn't have any issues with any of the primers. Same goes with the concealers and the powders. I tried the Too Faced Ethereal Translucent Setting Powder, Huda Beauty Maybelline Fit Me, the Airspun powder. So I tried it with a good amount of things. Now, I feel like this is a very lightweight foundation, but it's a medium to full coverage foundation, and you can easily get a full coverage foundation. If you apply it with a kabuki sponge, you get full coverage. If you apply it with a microfiber velvet sponge, like this one from Juno & Co., it gives you a full coverage look. This has actually been my favorite combo with this foundation, just because it gives me the coverage and I don't have to apply as much foundation. If I use my other sponges, I normally do 2 pumps, and with the brush I feel like I only do 1.5. Same with this, I do 1.5. I currently don't have that much acne, that many pimples, but I do have a lot of little red like dots on my skin. This part right here has a lot of redness, and I do have a couple like discoloration marks from old acne. So my skin is not perfect. It is not even whatsoever. And this also says that it has hyaluronic acid, which is known to hydrate and support healthy looking skin. Coconut water, which is known to support hydration and skin softness. That's something that I noticed when I wear this foundation, is that my skin looks nice and soft. It doesn't look blurred per se, but I mean, once I set it with my powder, it does have like this blurred appearance to it. I love that it's medium to full coverage, because sometimes I just do one pump and I'm good to go. I just want it to even out my skin, and it does that perfectly. And sometimes I want to do full glam and I still use this foundation and I get a full glam look. Now, it doesn't settle into my fine lines, which I love that, especially in my under eyes. And, you know, I really appreciate that because I have a lot of fine lines under my eyes. And it also doesn't cake around my nose, which I can appreciate, because there's a lot of full coverage foundations that will break and cake apart right there. And this one, I feel like because it's so lightweight, it doesn't do that, and it's hydrating. Now, I've seen reviews that a lot of people don't like the foundation, that they thought it wasn't anything great. And I'm going to be honest, when you first apply it, it's not nothing like revolutionary or you feel like, oh my gosh, this foundation is changing my life. No, but as you wear it, I feel like it gets better. Those are my favorite types of foundations. When you apply them, it's just a normal foundation. It goes on nice. You like it, but it's a normal foundation. And as you start wearing it throughout the day, it becomes even more beautiful on the skin. And that's what I love about this. And I feel like because I have oily skin, once my oils start to come out and they combine with the foundation, my skin just looks healthy and glowy, not greasy, just really nice and healthy and glowy, and I love that. You guys know I have oily skin, and I probably have mentioned that 20 times already, but it's very important for me to mention that because a lot of people will probably stay away from this because it's hydrating and it has hyaluronic acid. And you shouldn't shy away from this foundation because it is recommended for all skin types, and your girl has oily skin. And I really, really like it. I'm actually very surprised, again, that I like it so much because of everything that I just mentioned. Now, I live in California and it has been over 100 degrees for the past few weeks. It has been insanely hot, and I have even been testing it throughout this time. And I can tell you that it stays put. I would say it gives me about 8 to 9 hours without getting greasy. And once I start feeling my skin looking a little too shiny, I just have blotted it with Fenty Beauty little blotting sheets, and then I just touch up slightly with powder, and I'm good to go for the rest of the day. And I only have to do that once, which normally with other foundations, especially during the summer, I have to blot multiple times, and this one I've only had to do it once throughout the day. So I have been loving that so much. My skin doesn't look like I have a lot of foundation on. It doesn't look cakey. It doesn't look heavy. It just looks nice. I like my skin tone is evened out. I have coverage, and I have a full glam look with this foundation. And the only con, like I said, is that the shades are definitely off online, and I think it's more so because of the frosted can, because the frosted bottle can. But look at this. Let me show you. I don't want to make a mess, but you guys see how the wand is a different color? You can even tell right there. You guys see the foundation color, and then you see it on the bottle. So it's definitely off. So I would just maybe make sure you watch a few reviews from people that are close to your skin tone, and, you know, make your choice that way, because if you do it like me, you're gonna end up with a foundation 3 shades deeper. And now let's go into a quick demo applying this foundation, and I'm going to be using the products that I would normally use to do my full face using this foundation. did you guys think of this foundation? Have you tried it out? Are you interested in trying out this foundation from Colourpop? Did you like it? Now, I combine this with my Pretty Fresh concealer a lot because I just like how they look on the skin, but I did try this out with a bunch of different concealers. Overall, I give this a 5 stars. I personally love it and it really worked out great for me. I currently am using this foundation at all times. I really enjoyed it. Also, if you have dry skin, let me know in the comments if it worked out for you, if you have tried it, if you liked it. I, again, like I said, give this a 5 stars. I really ended up liking this foundation and I will continue to use it. That's basically it for this quickie review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for all your support, and like always, I will see you all in my next video. Bye!